Hey, how is everybody doing out there? Hopefully well. Today's Thursday the 12th. Actually no, today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Got it wrong by one day. Alright, so like I said, my last lecture, the full moon's gonna land on this next Friday, which is Valentine's Day, which is extremely rare. I mean, it might not having any type of significance of like about that day or whatnot, but it is extremely rare. But today I want to lecture about knowing thyself. Okay, it's a major topic. I'm gonna try to keep it brief, but knowing thyself is basically, okay, sometimes in life you're a certain way growing up. It might happen in your teens, may happen in your early 20s, you're a certain way. And then you kind of something stirs your destiny in a different angle, and you kind of get thrown a curveball, basically, meaning, just something that kind of throws you off course. And once this occurs, everyone here on this plane, on this planet, has a decision. You either could get back on that course or just go off course and totally like forget about who you are, what you were representing, and what you're here as a destined to do. Alright? So once you know what you represent, once you remember who you are or what you have been or what you have done in your past, you could conquer all that, just that all out throw out. And it kind of happened to me. Just a certain set off kind of like deflected like what I represent, and I was kind of like thinking, dang, like how could I get back on track? And all this turmoil started happening when positive stuff started changing for myself. And just as far as like just being spiritual and stuff like that, it's really difficult because if you're around people that really don't understand it, they're gonna fear it. And if you have some sort of a kinetic vibe which people can't really thrive off of and stuff like that, then they're gonna fear it. And then they're gonna start saying, oh, you're the boogeyman, you're freaking something that you're not, demonism, stuff like that, which is totally like the opposite of what exactly most of us should be. Because there's a lot of lies told, whatever lies on this planet. Like there's a lot of lies told, and if you're on the right track, you're gonna get persecuted. Why is that? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, it's a depletionism of like how the constructionism of this planet has kind of got depleted, through time. It was really, there was a time period on this plane on Gaia where we were doing extremely well as far as just living the way we should have been, and then something happened, a default, which kind of changed everything. And that kind of happened to my life. And like it's just kind of weird, like when you start living correctly and stuff like that, you're gonna get tested, and you're gonna get tested to the fullest. It's gonna be like almost like a impossible thing to get out of. And if you could prove, what I'm saying, to like the one, or whatever you want to call it, meaning the one, the one is everything. It's it's inside everybody, every plant, every living organism on this planet. It's in effect. And once you deny that because of ruling, teachings and all this, there's going to be turmoil. It's going to happen towards your life, and you're just going to keep getting blinded. Why back? It's almost like a reverse, like when you unravel like an onion. You unravel it. It's like layer by layer by layer. It's like a reverse, like you're going to get blinded backwards. The same force of gravity. Gravity is a force of counterclockwise. Not counter, but clockwise. It's a suction pull. And that's the laws of creation. That's the laws of everything. the one, you know. So the one is all knowing, the one is in everybody, electrical force, and, you know, as far as like just basic terminology, basically the one is just in every living structure. But it's not like it knows everybody's name. It, meaning it, is just a power source. And we're all a part of that power source. And if you could recall what you've done in your past lives and all that, you could affect it. You could actually gravitate a positive change. Alright, so this lecture is all about knowing you, knowing yourself, knowing what you've accomplished. And you're here again. I'm here again. Okay. Yeah, this planet is questionable, but at the same time, it's one of those dimensional phases of either going extremely up or staying, and you're gonna get tested. And there's the smallest laws on this plane that is gonna affect on your promotion. Meaning, I use the word promotion because like a promotion means like you're gonna accelerate to the next level. And what that basically means is for us here is there's guides all around us, all around you. I mean, I'm pretty sure like a lot of, because I really try to get into contact with like spiritualism type of individuals and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure a small portion of those individuals kind of like, you know, every now and then kind of like watch my videos and stuff like that. I really don't have a really big you know, following yet, but at the same time it's getting to the point where knowledge is knowledge and a gift's a gift. And honestly, like, just think about this much. All right, spiritual promotion is like us or you, whoever's watching this, that wants to ascend to the higher realm because you realize that this is just kind of not really working for you. Those out there that are kind of like here trying to help Gaia in a certain way. I mean, those that have returned and stuff like that, I mean, we return for a reason, and we return to try to help this earth out to accelerate to the next conscious level. And it took one individual to start all this philosophy, and to me that's amazing. But at the same time, you know, the time's up and we need to change, and it's slowly happening. I'm seeing it, which is a good thing, which is extremely well. And those out there that are spiritual, you guys understand exactly what I'm saying. And just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't forget who you are, because if you start forgetting who you are, what you represent, what you've done in the past, you're gonna forget yourself, and then you're gonna go into stumbling. You're gonna go into not knowing what is next. And see, I kind of fell flat for a year like that, kind of like forgetting like what I perceive all through my whole journey on this plane. And honestly, like once you start getting that to that realm and just kind of like forgetting what you've accomplished and stuff like that, you're gonna forget who you are. Never forget who you are. Like, always remember what you have accomplished, whether it be something small or something big, something in between, and anything. Once you start forgetting how you perceive that individuality, you're gonna basically deteriorate your system, and you're gonna ravel the onion to be thick again, and that's not good, because it's gonna take you another lifetime to unravel that. So that's Eastern philosophy. I really dig it. I mean, I'm all about that. So I'm gonna try to keep this brief, but just remember who you are, and just remember what you've done or what you've accomplished on this plane so far. And I think you'll be good. So I don't know why I felt enthralled to kind of speak about this type of scenario, because I'm going through the same thing right now. Like I kind of fell off, and like I said, like a whole year, kind of like in and out of like what I used to be into and stuff, like, you know, meditation and all that. And like honestly, like, nah, like you just gotta go back to like what you've accomplished. And if it's positivity, and you make movements and stuff like that, then that's a good thing. And humanism can't deny that. So, I mean, a lot of you spiritual leaders out there, spiritual workers, basically what I mean by that, we're all kind of like connecting, and which is a good thing. And we need to pursue it because it's working and we're making a change, an impact. So, stay healthy. Eat superfoods like spinach, kale, broccoli, carrots, stuff like that that's gonna enlighten your way of encountering a change. Because a lot of the mass majority here is just kind of, it all starts with your health, believe it or not. I mean, it may be as simplistic as that, but it really does. So, I advise all of you out there seeking the knowledge of truth to get a good healthy diet first and then research, and you should be good. I'm not here to teach, because if you're here to teach, you're basically gonna blind the masses. If you're here to guide, you're gonna amplify what you're here to do, what you're here to teach, what you're here to speak about. So, that being said, I'm going to cast us out, and just remember who you are. Remember who you are, or what you think who you are, or what you are, and just kind of feed off of that, and remember what you've done in the past. And, because I'm kind of speaking about myself. Sometimes you're thrown so many curveballs, it's like, wow, like, boom, 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 boom. I gotta dodge them and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, that makes you a stronger individual, a stronger person. Even me, like, right now I'm still learning. So, give or take, love everybody as what you want to be treated as, of a one, and we all are ones. We're all here, we're all connected intertwinedly. I mean, that may sound kind of crazy on this plane, but everything's connected, and hopefully everybody could realize that in this lifetime. And if you realize that, then it's gonna amplify it's gonna amplify everything. It's gonna make you gain knowledge. So, I'm nothing special. I'm just a messenger, and hopefully those out there seeking knowledge could hear me out and just love everyone as yourself. Yahin here. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Later.